I'm Joey Rockenstein, and this is REFAQ, Real Estate Frequently Asked Questions. Today's episode, the Seller's Edition. Selling a home you've lived in and loved over the years isn't exactly like unloading your collection of Belle Biv DeVoe CDs on Craigslist.
That girl is poison.
It's hard, it's emotional, and above all else, it's complicated. I'm going to answer a few questions that come up when you're thinking about selling your house. Question number one, how much needs to be done to my house before putting it on the market? Great question. Many sellers have extreme anxiety over the thought of having to clear out and fix up their house, so much that it can actually prevent them from putting it on the market in the first place. But in most cases, there's no need to panic. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I don't know what to do. Or overshoot your goals. Very often, there's far less to do than most homeowners think. So before spending too much time and money upgrading your place, or just throwing your hands up and giving up before you even begin, I'm done. Show your home to your real estate agent, your trusted realtor, like myself. Have them help you out. Let them give an evaluation of what they think you should do to your home. The main thing is, yes, declutter, but do you really need to fix it up and upgrade it? Well, we're in a seller's market right now, and most sellers don't need to do that to get top dollar for your house. You might be pleasantly surprised by your current sales prospects. Question number two, how much is my house worth? That is a question that's on a lot of homeowners' minds. If you check out the link in the description for this video, there is a property valuation tool that you can go to, put in your property address, and it will give you 3 different estimates of what your home is worth right now. While the median house price in Los Angeles is actually up to $800,000, excuse me, say what? The exact price of your home will still depend on size, neighborhood, and lots of other factors. Further complicating matters is your own skewed perspective. Yes, I get it. You love your house. You think that your house is unlike any other houses that are on the market or soon to be on the market. Your house is the only house that has 4 walls and a roof, but your walls and roof are unlike any other 4 walls and roofs. I get it. I know what you're talking about, but let's be real here, all right? We tend to mentally inflate our home's positives and airbrush out the flaws that are all too apparent to the cold, calculating eyes of buyers. You're cold buyers. People always seem to compare their house to the most expensive sale in the neighborhood, even if that house is like 2 or 3 times bigger than their house. Instead, look at the prices of similarly sized homes. I'll say that again. Look for sales of homes that match your home's criteria, i.e. lot size, square footage of the actual house, bedrooms, pool, etc. This is data that agents call comparative market analysis, or comps. Then price your house strategically and even competitively. In fact, if you need comps for your neighborhood, reach out to me in the comments below. Keep this in mind, if you're priced too high, your house will likely be on the market a little bit longer. Even in a seller's market, pricing competitively can have its upsides, resulting in some cases in multiple offers that can ultimately jack up your price. So do your homework and then discuss a number with your realtor that they feel is right and, most importantly, realistic. Question number 3, is staging really important? Now that is a great question, especially now when we're in a seller's market. In a seller's market, buyers are willing to forego certain things because there are too many of them looking for too little inventory. So that if it's not staged, maybe it's not that big of a deal. But on average, a staged home sells 88% faster and for 20% more money than a home that is left as is. Gives a buyer an idea of how they can envision themselves in your home, but them as the homeowner. Question number 4, should I be present when buyers view my house? No! GTFO! You get the hell out of here!
You get out of here!
There is not any situation in which this is appropriate. Having the owner in the house makes buyers feel uncomfortable. They feel as though they can't make comments or ask questions that could be possibly offensive. The owner, who has a love and attachment to the house, has a tendency to argue if a potential buyer makes a comment that could be a little bit negative. This can turn off buyers and unfortunately get you to lose offers. And question number 5, what is the agent's commission? While the commissions can vary, especially in California, when you'll see in bold print on all the contracts that commissions are negotiable, it is typically 6% of the home sale price. And that's usually shared with the buyer's agent. So half to the listing agent and half to the seller's agent or the buyer's agent. But what's implied by this question is, what are realtors doing to actually earn their check, to earn their commission? Well, here are some facts to keep in mind. Unlike lawyers who get paid by the hour or doctors who are paid by the appointment, listing agents or buyer's agents don't get paid unless they make a sale. You mean don't make anything? For every hour an agent spends with their client in person, he or she will typically spend at least 9 or 10 hours on average working on the client's behalf, doing everything from networking to finding potential buyers to filling out paperwork and so on. And no, not all agents are created equal. You want to be sure that you can trust a person and you are comfortable with them. Now, what I said at the beginning of this answer was that yes, real estate commissions are negotiable, but keep this in mind. I work very hard to get you the home of your dreams or to get your house sold for top dollar. I am really earning the money that I make. You don't want to get what's called a discount broker. You don't want agents who will work for less than, I would say, 5%. Because yes, 6% is a typical commission, but most sales now, at least in Los Angeles, go for 5% commission. So 2.5 split to the listing agent and then 2.5 to the buyer's agent. So keep that in mind. So you really don't want someone who's going to say, oh yeah, I'll do it for 4% or less, because that's what's called a discount broker. And if they're not willing to stand up for themselves and fight for their commission, how hard do you think they're going to work on selling your house or negotiating for you? Keep that in mind. Do you have any questions about real estate? Leave them in the comments below. Should I raise my hand? And check out all my social media platforms at Joey Rockenstein RE. I'm Joey Rockenstein. This is REFAC, Real Estate Frequently Asked Questions. I'll get you results.